Morning, Year 3. Happy Tuesday to you all. My goodness me, hasn't the weather gone cold compared to this weekend? It was chilly again yesterday. There were no picnics in the sun for us yesterday. And I suspect you had to suddenly wrap up very warm again if you went out for some fresh air yesterday. So this morning, we have got spelling for you. And again, don't forget you are looking at homophones and near homophones. And near homophones are those words that sound very similar and are written in very similar ways, but they are very different words. And today you are going to be code breakers, and you have got some words to unscramble, our spelling words for the week. And each word, one letter, has a value, and you are going to look at those letters and then you are going to crack the code at the bottom. And then to push yourselves that little bit further, have a go at the challenge at the bottom of the page. In literacy today, you are going to be looking at fronted adverbials, a very posh grammatical technique that we are going to look at today. But all it is actually, Year 3, it's just adding extra information to our sentences. And I suspect some grown-ups are thinking, oh my goodness me, we never learned about fronted adverbials when I was at school. Well, this is your opportunity to teach your grown-ups something for the day, okay? And by the end of the lesson, you'll all be going off and telling your grown-ups just what a fronted adverbial is. It just adds extra information to our sentences and giving it more descriptive information. In your maths today, we are starting to look at really multiplying and really developing that knowledge. And today you are looking at multiplying by 10 using your face value knowledge. Now, I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to be able to use the place value chart. Okay, remember with your hundreds and your tens and your ones, okay, to show that you know what it means happens when you multiply by 10. Okay, it's really important that you don't just go and do a quick fix. It's really important that you know what it means you are doing when you are multiplying by 10. And that is the work that we would like to see from you today. Really show your workings out today, Year 3. Don't just write the answer really quickly. We want to know how you know. Your third piece of work today is actually a guided reading piece that we would normally do in class, a reading comprehension piece. So what you have got is you've got a piece of reading to do, and it's all about the heroes and villains that you would find in Roald Dahl books. And then you have got some questions to answer. Now, there is a lot of reading and there's quite a few questions to do as well. So if you want to, and you want to get on and do that independently, that's brilliant. That's absolutely great. And the answers are there as well for you to look at afterwards, not whilst you're doing them, to look at afterwards and check your answers. You could do it if you have a grown-up that has the time, okay, and is able to sit with you. It might be something that you want to do where you practice your reading out loud. Okay, and it might be that there's still, maybe it's an older sibling, maybe it's somebody else in your house who you could read to. Okay, there's also 2 pages of questions. If you're somebody who finds reading a little bit tricky, and actually doing that reading takes a lot of time because you are doing it so carefully, you might only get through the first couple of questions. However, if you are one of these people that loves reading and reads really quickly, you will find that you want to do both pages of questions. Again, it's up to you, and it's all about your knowledge of how quickly you are working. We don't want you sat at the table for 3 hours trying to do this reading comprehension. Okay, we want you to have a go, but we don't want it to be a stressful thing for you. Okay, so a couple of questions minimum, and reading all about the Roald Dahl heroes and villains. Okay, but if you are a really confident reader, you'll be wanting to do both pages. And as I said, the answers to the questions are also on our remote learning page. Well done to those of you who spotted yesterday's hangman. Yesterday's hangman was indeed Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And well done to those of you who told us in our emails that you sent us. Here is today's hangman, okay? And today it's a picture book. And it's one that you might have come across in your learning lower down the school. And again, I've put in the vowels to help you and see if you can work out what picture book we are looking at in our hangman today. The last thing I'm going to talk to you about today is TT Rockstars. And Miss Cullen and I have devised a band, what's the word? A band smash, a math slam, a rock slam. Basically, you're going to have a class competition, okay? And we've set it up so that each class is going to compete against each other, okay? So when you go on to TT Rockstars, you go on and you compete and you answer all your questions as you would do normally. But what you are doing in the meantime is you are competing for points for your class. Okay, and you are building up points for your class because TT Rockstars is always important because it helps us get really quick on our timetables. But when we're doing a week on multiplication, it is so important for us because it makes life so much easier if we know our multiplication facts. Okay, you will have seen already how much easier it is if you're confident with a timetable. So Miss Cullen and I have devised this rock slam for you to have a go, and it finishes at 3:15 on Friday. So we will see who has been the most successful of the classes by Friday. Well done to Yana from 3C, who has come top in the last 24 hours. She has been the most successful on TT Rockstars in the last 24 hours. So well done to you. Have a good day, Year 3. So we've got TT Rockstars, get on that competition. We would like to see your maths today. And if you can work out what the book is, let me know.